No person is your friend who demands your silence or denies your right to grow. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. I think it pisses God off if you walk by the color purple in a field somewhere and don't notice it. Hard times require furious dancing. Each of us is proof. The animals of the world exist for their own reasons. They were not made for humans any more than black people were made for white, or women created for men. Deliver me from writers who say the way they live doesn't matter. I'm not sure a bad person can write a good book. If art doesn't make us better, then what on earth is it for? I think it pisses God off if you walk by the color purple in a field somewhere and don't notice it. People think pleasing God is all God cares about. But any fool living in the world can see it always trying to please us back. I think us here to wonder, myself. To wonder. To ask. And that in wondering about the big things and asking about the big things, you learn about the little ones, almost by accident. But you never know nothing more about the big things than you start out with. The more I wonder, the more I love. I am an expression of the divine, just like a peach is, just like a fish is. I have a right to be this way. I can't apologize for that, nor can I change it, nor do I want to. We will never have to be other than who we are in order to be successful. We realize that we are as ourselves unlimited and our experience is valid. It is for the rest of the world to recognize this, if they choose. Have you ever found God in church? I never did. I just found a bunch of folks hoping for him to show. Any God I ever felt in church I brought in with me. And I think all the other folks did too. They come to church to share God, not find God. What the mind doesn't understand, it worships or fears. Time moves slowly, but passes quickly. Be nobody's darling. Be an outcast. Take the contradictions of your life and wrap around you like a shawl to parry stones, to keep you warm. Activism is my rent for living on the planet. Everything want to be loved. Us sing and dance and holler, just trying to be loved. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my cousins and my uncles. A girl child ain't safe in a family of men. But I never thought I'd have to fight in my own house. She let out her breath. I loves Harpo, she say. God knows I do. But I'll kill him dead before I let him beat me. Look closely at the present you are constructing. It should look like the future you are dreaming. Men make war to get attention. All killing is an expression of self-hate. I have learned not to worry about love, but to honor its coming with all my heart. In nature, nothing is perfect. Trees can be contorted, bent in weird ways, and they're still beautiful. People think pleasing God is all God cares about. But any fool living in the world can see it always trying to please us back. Any God I ever found in church, I brought in myself. Horses make a landscape look beautiful. The more I wonder, the more I love. In search of my mother's garden, I found my own. Oh, Seeley, unbelief is a terrible thing. And so is the hurt we cause others unknowingly. Man corrupt everything, say Shug. He on your box of grits, in your head, and all over the radio. He try to make you think he everywhere. Soon as you think he everywhere, you think he God. But he ain't. Whenever you trying to pray, and man plop himself on the other end of it, tell him to get lost, say Shug. Conjure up the flowers, wind, water, a big rock. I'm mad about the waste that happens when people who love each other can't even bring themselves to talk. A grown child is a dangerous thing. Everything want to be loved. The nature of this flower is to bloom. Laughter isn't even the other side of tears. It is tears turned inside out. Truly the suffering is great, here on earth. We blunder along, shredded by our mistakes, bludgeoned by our faults. Not having a clue where the dark path leads us. But on the whole, we stumble along bravely, don't you think? Helped are those who are content to be themselves. They will never lack mystery in their lives, and the joys of self-discovery will be constant. When life descends into the pit, I must become my own candle, willingly burning myself to light up the darkness around me. We are the ones we have been waiting for. I'm poor, I'm black, I may be ugly and can't cook, a voice say to everything listening. But I'm here. Nobody is as powerful as we make them out to be. People do not wish to appear foolish. To avoid the appearance of foolishness, they are willing to remain actually fools. Never offer your heart to someone who eats hearts, who finds heart meat delicious, but not rare, who sucks the juices drop by drop, and bloody-chinned grins like a god. Why any woman give a shit what people think is a mystery to me. Who am I to tell her who to love? My job just to love her good and true myself. P. 237 inch. Tea to the English is really a picnic indoors. She was so quiet, so reflective. And she could erase herself, her spirit, with a swiftness that truly startled, when she knew the people around her could not respect it. When the axe came into the forest, the trees said, "The handle is one of us." Us sing and dance, make faces and give flower bouquets, trying to be loved. You ever notice that trees do everything to get attention we do, except walk?